Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitch, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music right there. All my own music except one song written for me. Most of the music's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, bluesy songs. I have a piano piece, always working on something new. To stay in touch, to find out, to be there when the latest new thing comes out, to get TLC and all kinds of great stuff. Please do consider following on. Hi Keegan, how are you? I know how you are. Well, not the very, very latest. Please do consider following, particularly on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Hi Ruthie, how are you? I hope it's really you, Ruthie. Remember we had something going on last time. I hope it's really you. How are you today? All right. So yeah, please do consider following specifically on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube because, no worries, Ruthie, because these are the best places to follow and to, because when you watch, when you're on live, hi Daniel, yay, good Ruthie, I'm glad. How are you, Daniel? Okay, now who's that? I can't see. Oh, hey, AJ, how are you? Good to see you. That's AJ from, I'm assuming from Amber's broadcast. Yay, good to have you. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube are the best places to follow because when you chat and you're live, when I'm live and you're chatting, it'll show up here. As you can see, we can connect across platforms. Pick your favorite platform. As long as it's Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, you will be able to connect over the merge chat. Very fun. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yes, Amber Show, yes. Good to have you all here. I do come on, one other thing, I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. These days for nearly an hour. I try to get off a little bit before an hour so that we can raid and still have time for me to hang out and raid and not have the whole thing be more than an hour because that's hard for me to take that much time out of other things, other have-tos in life. Thanks for asking, Daniel. I'm doing pretty well. I've been struggling a little with managing my potential headaches, and I've been taking a very low dose of Excedrin migraine, but it's upsetting my stomach. So I don't know what to do. It's always a struggle to find something to keep them at bay. I do the best I can with every other aspect, diet, exercise, sleep, but I have some kind of chronic headache condition that makes it very difficult to stave them off. All right, so let's do, here's what I'm thinking today, but as you know, I'm always open to requests. Starting with awareness, I'm thinking of Redwood Rising, even though yet again, I still haven't figured out what is going on with my piano keyboard that makes it give me these strange numeric readings for no apparent reason. But it doesn't seem to have affected tonality as of yet. So, oh, yes, I know, Ruthie. Yes. Ruthie's telling AJ because AJ asked, how are you? Yeah, still struggling. It's not that long ago, only 8 months. Daniel says, that's not good. What are you having tonight to eat? You just had some noodles. Yummy. What is today? We have a pretty routinized schedule. Today is Monday. We're going to have very elaborate, very like every conceivable vegetable in it, pretty much. Big salads we have with chicken and fruit and stuff. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So that's on the menu tonight. Yummy. Oh, good, Daniel. I'm glad you were thinking about that. Yay. Let's do, yeah, so anyway, I don't think I got through the song list, or did I? I was thinking, starting with awareness, Redwood Rising, persist, maybe No Worries, and maybe A Reason Why. That's 5 songs. Usually I only do 4, but lately I've been doing a little bit more because when you're on a little longer, you can fit in a little more. Of course, that makes sense. All right, but let's do starting with awareness first. This is a song that I like to begin with sometimes because it is about orienting your mindset for the day, for an event you're about to partake in. It's about the mindfulness that I want to have in each moment. And both just in accepting things that are going on around me that might be hard for me, like the passing of a loved one is a good example, or a horrible accident that you had, or something that I sang this song many, many times after we had a horrible accident. But it's also about relationships and empathizing and so on. So it's just mindfully relating with the world and others, I guess. That's true. When you're on long, you get more people. Longer. I think that's what you're saying, Daniel. When you're on longer, you get more people. That is true. That is true. Oops. It is so hard. So hard. So hard. Grief is so hard. I know. Especially loss and death. It's unfathomable until it happens to you, and it's still unfathomable. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the ennui. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Part in you and all in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm always gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the ennui. It's not that I can control what she says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to maybe help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the ennui. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. There's a crisis of imagination when she disagrees. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm always gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within, so healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me. So what I always prefer to do is to start with awareness, acceptance. It's hard to really be aware of everything that's really going on. The best we can really do is be aware of what we're thinking is really going on. The stories we're telling ourselves, whether or not they're true, because we don't know. We're perceiving everything through a set of sensory detectors that may be more or less accurate in terms of what's really out there. But this isn't really about having to grasp the ultimate nature of reality or something, but it's just about being aware of what's going on in your own brain. What are you, to the best of your ability, what are you telling yourself is happening? And are you adding layers of judgment to it? Or are you seeing to the best of your ability what your senses are telling you, and just making, accepting what's going on, and then from that calm place of acceptance, seeking change if you want change. Oh yes, well remember I'm having, Daniel, we're going to have salad, chicken salad. Maybe you didn't hear that. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. No, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. You could probably even write it out. I could write it out and post it, because it's pretty much, we are creatures of habit. We are creatures of habit. And you had noodles. What kind of sauce did you have, Daniel? And did you take a train today? So we did one song, and I'm trying to think of what next. I think I wouldn't mind doing, Persist next, I think. Or no, maybe let's do No Worries. And I'm thinking maybe do all the guitar songs first, and then maybe the piano and then the vocal looping song. Because then I take my guitar off, I don't have to go back and forth. Variety-wise, I'd love to go back and forth between piano and vocal looping and guitar, but it is a bit of a pain to take the guitar on and off. So let's do No Worries. Barbecue beef noodles. Yummy. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. It's almost lunchtime here. All right, No Worries. All right, it's late in the morning. Yeah, so it's almost lunchtime. Let me switch. Actually, let me turn this down here. And then let's click over to our intense song text set with the click of a button and a moment of silence. Here we go. You need the song for thinking about you had lunch an hour ago, or you're having lunch in an hour. For you, it's a couple hours later, so I'm guessing you just had lunch about an hour ago. Which song were you thinking? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do No Worries. Oh, no. I just flicked my... Thankfully, I have a habit of periodically throwing my picks to the wind. Yes, your time. Oh, perfect, perfect. Let's do no worries. Doesn't the day go so quickly? So Daniel, yes, this is a complaint that people have, especially as they age. I have tried to battle this phenomenon with a couple of strategies. One, the phenomenon of it seeming like the days are just flying by. There's two. One is mindfulness, which is kind of the starting with awareness thing. So I try to be aware of each moment so that I make it last. Charlie, hey Charlie, how are you doing? TLC to you from me. By the way, TLC are my initials for those who don't know, but they also mean, of course, tender loving care. And that goes out to me, from me to everyone, and to me as well. I know. And to me from myself. I recommend self-empathy wholeheartedly. A whole 12 months feels like 6 months. Yes, Daniel. So one thing that I do to help myself with that, not that you're asking for advice, but maybe just empathy. Yes, it does seem like time flies sometimes. And I've really been battling this. One is with mindfulness, and the other is each day when I do my to-do list, which I do every day, I update it. So today I am however many years old. We won't discuss that. You can say I am X years old, and I am X years and how many days? And for me, it's 299 or 97 days or something like that since my last birthday. No, 299, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm coming up on 300 days. And I'm noticing that I'm like, oh my gosh, it'll almost have been 300 days. And each day since my last birthday, it feels like, oh, I'm marking an event. Did how I spend yesterday live up to my hopes? Did I make the most of it? Isn't that interesting? All right, so no worries. This is not about not having problems. I've had to mention this many times because I have to remind myself, this isn't about getting down on yourself. If you found yourself up in the middle of the night worrying, it happens to all of us. Oh, thanks for asking, Ruthie. My birthday is December 23rd. Well, of course, I just brought up my birthday, but yes, December 23rd. So I'm coming up around again to another birthday. Well, I will say it proudly, like Amber. I will be 55. So, 4th of November, yes. Yes, so it's been, I think, 200, well, here. How many days has it been since December 23rd? Let's find out. No? How many days has it been since December 23rd? 297 days. So today I am 54 and 297 days old. You see how that is? And each day, if I write that down, whatever day it is, and it just gets obviously one day more each day, it helps me feel like I'm slowing time down. What really made me think of doing that is my mom turned 70 something in her late 70s. I can't remember. And she, for some period of time, prior to her birthday and a little bit after, I think, she was telling people that she had just turned something, 79 or something, which was a whole year more than what she had just turned. And it made me realize, my goodness, I do that too. Like, I'm like, wait, how old am I? And I want to mark each day because that will help me value it more. Hi, Trevor. How are you doing? Yes, 54. I'm going to be 54. Yep. Now it's out. 54. Yep. I'll take that as a compliment that I don't look 54. I'll take that as, whoa, 54. Unless it's like, whoa, you're that young? You look like you were 84. Good to see you last night on, what was her name's broadcast, Trevor? I realized that if she ends up showing up on my Friday broadcast, I want to remember her name. What was her username? Too young. I look too young. Good. What? You're only 54? I thought you were, 104 at least. If I do come on, I probably won't be on my birthday. I tend to do more relaxing things. Not that this isn't relaxing and special, but you know, I'm performing. So I probably will be hanging out with family and so on my actual birthday. You're 24. Hey, Trevor, I remember when you first started coming on my broadcast, I feel like you told me you were 24. But now you're an oldster, right? No, you're not that much older. 24. Well, my son is 24, Ruthie. Keegan is 24. When is your birthday, Ruthie? His birthday was September 17th. He just turned 24 not too long ago. Anyway, we got to make progress on our songs. Are you not going to tell us how old you are now, Trevor? How old are you now? Yeah, isn't that funny? Keegan, are you still on? Keegan was on at the start of this. He might be distracted with something. All right, no worries. Not about not having problems. There's no such thing. Just about realizing that we're not doing anyone any favors, ourselves included, and we're not solving our problems any better by torturing ourselves in the middle of the night going over and over again the same issues. It's when we rationally contemplate it, it's more pleasant and more effective. So, yay. July 13th. So, wow, you are 2 months older than Keegan. Here we go. No worries, guys. If I start to worry, dreadfully hurry, I'm gonna slow things down and focus within and all around. A focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need on each thing I sense and do. On step 1 and 2, so no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys, no worries. What will be, will be. Problem solving time and planning a fine, if the rational kind, 'cause I want no worries on my mind. Worries stop sleep and rational thoughts, so they're counterproductive more often than not. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys, no worries. What will be, will be. The very best I can do is when I calmly proceed, even take time for fun, walk, not run, and no weather completed, missed or repeated, all things in time, they're gonna pass far behind. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys, no worries. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. Ba-dum-bum-bum. That's what I wish for all of us. Sometimes it's hard to control our worries. Sometimes we worry despite our best efforts. But this was a breakthrough for me I think one of the things that kept me worrying was the idea, subconscious idea, that I was being a better person somehow by working extra hard at my problems. But it was kind of a realization that, well, first of all, I don't want my value to be dependent on what I do and don't do. So there's that. But also, I don't want to think of it as dependent. But also, turns out, no, I'm actually doing a worse job at fixing the problem if I'm up in the middle of the night losing sleep over it, right? Trevor, thanks for asking. Are you practicing your ukulele today, Ruthie? I'm doing pretty well. I was saying at the top of the broadcast that my stomach's slightly unsettled. I've been taking periodic, like regular low dose Excedrin migraine to try to prevent headaches, plus getting lots of sleep, doing diet, exercise, everything I'm supposed to be doing. But I have a chronic headache disorder, there's no question about it, that doesn't seem to be fixable definitively with any given thing. So I've been doing like low dose, but there's aspirin in it. And it's making me a little bit. I think I'm finally like, yeah, I think it's not feeling great. Just slightly messing with my appetite, I guess. It's just feeling not like, oh my gosh, I feel sick to my stomach, but just like that. How are you doing, Trevor? Did you go to, no, you didn't go to the TwitchCon. It's that TwitchCon thing happened, right? That TwitchCon thing. But I don't think you went this year. I don't know where it even was. Where was it this year? I'm assuming, I think it already happened. I think I saw people talking about it, or did I make that up? All right, let's do the other guitar song that we were thinking of, or that I was talking about, which is Persist. That's why you need to focus on and shouldn't be chatting. Oh, okay. You're trying to focus right now on playing ukulele. Even how are you now? Not that you need to chat about this if you're trying to focus, but how are you listening? And are you practicing? Is it hard for you to listen to music that I'm singing while you're trying to practice different music, I'm assuming, on your ukulele? That sounds hard. All right. We will sing a song for that. Persist. Persist at something that's not quite the right song. Persist is about continuing on with things that are important to you, even when they are difficult. It's not about doing things in a way that maybe isn't the right time to do things or something. But like, in my case, I wrote this song kind of like a fight song to keep myself going on my political activism. I could use that, actually. Not really. Okay. You'll use your AirPods. Okay. So this is kind of has a bluesy feel. If you are working on something and you just need a little encouragement to just keep on slogging on, then this is for you. And then we will do Redwood Rising, my piano song. And then we will do A Reason Why, my vocal looping song. Yes, I know what you mean. Do you get headaches regularly, Daniel? I also, sleep often can be a fix for me, but usually it has to be sleep in combination with something else. There are these funny things called Be Cool patches. Here, let me show you. I have one on my water right here. My person at Kaiser told me about this. They're icy feeling. They're menthol patches, and you put them on your forehead. They look very silly, and I'll mess up my hair. But but when you get them, I keep them in the fridge, and you put them on. They last hours, probably about 3 or 4 hours, and coolness can really help headaches. So if I just go to sleep with a headache, I'm probably going to have that headache when I wake up in the morning. But if I tack on some meds or a Be Cool patch or both, then maybe I'll get over it. All right. Sisters and brothers, I know it's been hard. I know you are weary, maybe even scarred. Hey, Keegan, did you hear that Ruthie is born 2 months before you? She's 24 too. I think you might have stepped off for a minute. I'm going to start over. Sisters and brothers, I know it's been hard. I know you are weary, scarred. But just look what we've done, and love lead the way. We've made all of the difference, so we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this when we stand for love and empathy for all. You know, we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, but we are up for the ride. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us, every single one, does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way, big or small, but we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yes, gotta keep on slogging on. Yes, Ruthie, we'll do that. I think we will do that. So we will, Ruthie's saying we might want to raid Amber when we're off because she's on. I just got a notification as well on Twitch because it is time that she comes on. All right, guys, we made it through all our guitar songs. Let's do Redwood Rising on piano and Judgment Free. And make sure my... Oh boy, wait a minute, is my piano being weird? Let me see. Let me switch the technology. Here we go. Testing, all right. Just want to make sure. I'm still not entirely sure. I just don't know why this keyboard is the strangest thing. It shows me all these weird numbers that don't seem to, I don't know what they're trying to tell me, and I haven't had a chance to look it up yet. Have you ever found that there are just too many things to keep track of in life? Have you ever found that we spend too much time thinking about it? You just can't believe how many little things there are to deal with, you know? just can't. I think it's a piece that's related to accepting our mortality. Just as we have to accept that there's a limited number of years in our life, there are also a limited number of minutes in the day. And hence, with all of that, there are a limited number of things we can accomplish. And the best we could do is it's kind of like the No Worries song. It's just kind of like, whatever's going to be is whatever's going to be. And it's not going to involve completing everything. All right, so with that said, let's do Redwood Rising. This is a song, by the way, related to this song, Keegan and I have been chatting a great deal about my first album that is planned, which is called TLC. And that album is going to be an introductory album, an introduction to me. So it's going to have sort of all of my more personal songs, which is about half my songs, I think, fit under that. Now, what we realize is that a lot of people don't put out all of their songs. A lot of indie artists do not just dump out an entire album and then call it a day, because the algorithms reward drip by drip. That doesn't sound right. Just made me wonder about my keyboard. The algorithms award multiple reward. And so sometimes people like Luna Keller, she just was mentioning on her broadcast that she's going to put out an album, but preceding that album, she's going to have a single a month. And then the album will just have all those singles in it. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I'm thinking about what's called a waterfall approach, which is doing a single. In my case, it would be doing a single. And the first one would be, if I go with this current plan, I'm not sure yet, but the first one would be Redwood Rising, would be my first single. And then it would be followed by an EP, which would have Redwood Rising, Sad and Sweet Memories, Tumble Star, and I'm So Done. All about my childhood. That would be that. Second single would be Judgment Free. And then the EP after that would have Judgment Free, How I Want to Be, I Want to Live Before I Die, When in Doubt, Wait, which are all like very personal kind of self-coaching songs. Then I would put out the third single. This third single would be TLC, which none of you have heard yet because I'm still working on it. It's a vocal looping song. And that would be followed by the last EP, which would have TLC, It Was Long Ago, My Boys, and You Always Knew, which is about adult relationships in my adult life. And then finally the album would come out, which would be called TLC and which would have all of those songs on it. Not sure if that's going to last, but that's the current idea. We might skip the last EP and just have the album with some songs that. TikTok is going to be on the next album, I'm sad to say, Daniel. Oh no, that's such a popular, shoot, yeah, TikTok was going to be on the next album. The next album, all I know about it is that the feature song on that one would be The Sun on the Sea. That video that I've already mentioned I've been working on. Got a little head start on that one. And that would have my less personal songs. So TikTok would be on there. I mean, everything else, basically. One Candle, Starting with Awareness, Income Inequality, Willow in the Wind, TikTok, Sun on the Sea. I guess Willow in the Wind's pretty personal, isn't it? Anyway, Can't Have 'Em All on the first album. That Brand New Day, Persist, Train, No Worries, A Reason Why is the current plan. All right, let's do Redwood Rising. This is about growing up on a 10-acre redwood forest, which is what happened to me. Okay. My brother was small. What? Okay, sorry. My brother was away from all we'd known before. The place was cold and damp, our dad now far away. Friends and family left behind, everything turned gray. When out of the fog a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching out from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. No neighbor kids, no sidewalks, no best friend next door. Well, in the middle of nowhere, I needed so much more. No one with cookies waiting at home. They get a latchkey open alone. Dressed like a boy, I didn't fit in. Had a hard time finding friends. When out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. We had a 10-acre redwood forest all to ourselves, so my brother and I played in the woods every chance we could. The woody house, Green Island, a tree house and more. So many imaginary worlds, so much to explore. When out of the fog, when out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. Fast forward 45 years, I got a family of my own. We live in the suburbs now, I never feel alone. But I meditate daily in our backyard where redwood trees they grow. And we go hiking every chance we get, the forest still feeds my soul. Cause out of the fog a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything will be alright. Hey, who's that? Who's that? Is that who I think it is? Thank you, Trevor. Have you ever heard that? Trevor, have you not heard that before? Is that the first time you've heard that? It's possible. Only started playing it. I've only been playing it for maybe a couple months, Daniel, right? Thank you. Anyway, thanks for saying that. Do we have redwood emoticons? I don't know if we do. People could stick those up during that song. Thank you. Yeah, I was very brazen of me to compose a piano piece because I'm still a new piano player. And I really just started using the piano to pick out the chords. And then I went, ooh, I'm going to use the piano. It took me so long because I don't really know what I'm doing. Or I'm still learning, Thanks, Ruthie. Thank you. Something got messed up a little bit there, and my piano has been scaring me and being weird because it's doing strange things. But I think to the extent it didn't sound right was me hitting the wrong key at one point. Anyway, I've got to turn off the metronome. Can you guys hear it? It just keeps banging. It's like a drum incessantly. It's like a slave driver. Keep going. Metronomes I have a love-hate relationship with metronomes. All right, guys, let's do the last song. What time is it? Okay, we've got time for Reason Why, vocal looping, and then we'll raid Amber Crowley. Please hang on. If you're not on Twitch, please do consider joining us on Twitch for this roundabout the last song, toward the end of the last song, and then you can join us on a raid if you'd like. All right, A Reason Why. This is about finding a purpose. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to just be one. How many years have I been playing the guitar? I started learning the piano very intermittently. I mean, I would go for months without practicing, and then I would take these little lessons, online free lessons by Hoffman Academy, by the way, with little finger puppets. It's meant for kids. My son started learning online, and so I thought, I'm going to do that too. Anyway, oh gosh, maybe a few years, and I don't even think I can say a few years that I've been doing piano because it's been so intermittent. Maybe 4 years. I guess I started before the pandemic, but then I would stop for like many big chunks. So, and I haven't been practicing. Anyway, I don't know. It's probably a regular piano practicing person would probably, if you put it all together, probably maybe a year's worth of regular piano practicing. But Ruthie, I thought you couldn't even hop onto her stream. Hey, Sky! Hey! For those who cannot see, look at the merge chat. We have Sky from Facebook, on Facebook. Sky's overseas. Oh, not Scotland. I always forget Sky. Darn it. I need a way to remember. I think I came up with a way at one point. I thought you couldn't even go on, let alone, and they couldn't see you. Scotland. Hey, Sky from Scotland. That was my way to remember. I thought that's what it was. Sky from Scotland. You know, I have a woman who comes on periodically. Sky, have you ever listened to on Twitch? I don't know if you ever go on Twitch, but Denise Isaac Music. She's from, if I'm not mistaken, she's from Scotland, living in the Netherlands. She thinks she's living with her husband in the Netherlands, but her family's in Scotland. She has beautiful ambient music that she composes on. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You were on just a few days ago. Okay, yeah, sure. You could message me later. Yeah, message me later to clarify, because I don't understand. Yeah, I really feel sad if people see somebody say hi and don't say hi. That really is, that's hard for me. That's really hard for me. Oh, well, I got you, Sky. It is a learned thing. If you like live streaming, boy, it's become pretty amazing how many awesome musicians are on Twitch. I feel reluctant encouraging people to go on it. It's owned by Amazon. The US just filed a lawsuit against Amazon because they are engaged in monopolistic behavior, arguably, and I think it's very disturbing. I find the fact that they solid own like 38% of the retail market to be very disturbing. So Amazon owns Twitch, and also there are ads on Twitch if you're an affiliate, and I'm deliberately not an affiliate. So you can go on Twitch and watch my stream without having to pay me or pay Twitch or be subject to ads. So that's good. But anyway, that's right, Sky. Congratulations again. So exciting. I know, Ruthie. Sorry, I'm going back and forth between different people's sad comment and happy comment. Yes, I know. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I feel that. But that's very exciting, Ruthie. I mean, Sky, I'm so excited for you. Ooh, it's so exciting. I think we got cut off last time you came. I think we were talking, and I was talking about attachment parenting. I have a song that you might enjoy listening to that I never sing on here because it's so niche. It's about attachment parenting. And I do have it online though. So if you're interested, you could message me and I could send you a link to it if all your spare time. Anyway, so I'm just really excited for you. So let's do a reason why. Last song, and then we will, for those on Twitch, we will raid a wonderful musician, Amber Crowley. And let me get up the right little template here for this. Doo-doo-doo song. Here we go. Ready, set. Click of a button, moment of silence, and we'll be set. Gotcha. I know what you mean for sure. Definitely have had that happen. Ugh. All right, I figured something like that had happened. Let's see, deleting all these tracks from last time, because I'd like to lay fresh tracks, of course. Why do I sound so quiet? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I don't know. Anyway, let's lay the tracks real quick. It's vocal looping and then we sing over it. It's about finding a purpose. Ooh, is that right? Ooh, that's it. Okay, here we go. Yay, Daniel. My weekend was very relaxing, Ruthie, compared to getting ready for reporters to come to our house last week and then going on vacation and then having reporters and just like working intensively. I've been sleeping a lot. I've been recovering from a very intense 6 months. And thanks for asking. I hope your weekend was nice. Hope everybody had a good weekend. All right, here we go. Feel free to share and chat amongst yourselves as well. Let's do this last song. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I clicked it at the wrong time, so then I got to hear this whole loop again. Just busy. I'm glad it was great though. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta read what you said, Sky. You have to sadly leave as you have to be up early tomorrow, midwife appointment. Oh, thanks, Sky. Sounds good. Survive's nowhere when you're going through hell. You need a reason why, and to reach the other side might not be enough when the going gets really tough. But to even try, yeah, you need a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why At times just to survive, but certainly to thrive. So learn to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Could be one or two, could be three or four, could be even more. Whatever life's your life, one might be your family, a hope for humanity, a career or hobby, or just the little joys of life you see. But you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. The best reasons why they sweep you off your feet. And if you hold on tightly, they crowd out anxiety. They fill you with positivity, are nearly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful. They make problems seem small, so you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive, hey, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. Times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. That's what I wish for all of us. Does not have to be fancy. Can just be making it from one day to the next. Sometimes when life has knocked you out, that's all you can do. So thanks for being with me, you guys. Thank you. Yes, you said, wow, Ruthie, about the reporters. I've been working on an advocacy project to get a law changed in our city that is impacting our family and many other people, particularly low-income people, minorities, and so on. And I've been working for years on this, and it culminated into reporters coming to our house to interview our family. And we are now waiting for an article that's supposed to come out about our family. And it's a little bit unnerving, but I feel like the ball's been in my court. I've been working and writing this big letter and all, consulting with people and all, so stress. And then like I've handed the ball to somebody, and I just I fell asleep for like a week and a half. All right, Ruthie. Have fun on your ukulele. Everybody has encouraged me to learn ukulele, and I haven't yet. TLC to all of you. Got to make this heart just right. Ooh, look, a maroon background, if I can get it right. TLC to all of you from me. Wishing that for you. Wishing that you find the path to giving it abundantly to yourself and to others. That is the key to happiness, I think. A big key, a big part of it. Self-empathy, self-care, and care for others, because then you are like the sun. You're automatically warm. You're giving that warmth to others. Amber is on. That's right. We're going to do the raid. Good. I'm glad you will. Okay, I'm going to put up, hopefully everybody is on Twitch who is going to come over. Daniel, I hope you've managed to maybe come over. I don't know if you have. But in any event, I have loved being on with you guys. Thanks for being with me. Sky, if you're still here, Ruthie, Daniel, Keegan. I know we had Trevor on. We had AJ. I don't know all who's on still or who has been on quietly as well or who's on the replay. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being with me. TLC to all of you from me. And we're going to go raid. I'm going to put up my little blurb here about I do all original music. Please follow, particularly on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, and know that I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So if all is well, my next stream should be this coming Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope to see you a couple days from now. 1, 2, yeah. All right. I had to count that out. Let me see. We can go to the dashboard. 1:30 your time. Right. Because you're 2 hours ahead. That's right. Okay, raid channel. Let's see. We've got Amber. Okay, everybody. Special hearts to you, Ruthie. I know this is not easy part here. Thank you. Aw. Thanks. Thank you, Daniel. That's really sweet. I'm so appreciative of you and you, Ruthie, and others. I really appreciate you guys. You make my day. Absolutely it's such a rewarding thing. I'm so grateful for you guys. All right, we're gonna raid. So Daniel, you're still on YouTube, but next time come on over to Twitch if you can, because or maybe you're separately on Twitch. I don't know, but it's fun when we can raid with more people. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure if this is working. Let's see. Start raid. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Aw. Thanks, Ruthie. All right, here we go. Bye, everyone. See ya.